Now, Paddy Joe, 2023, are the horses dearer this year or cheaper?
They're dear enough. Like
A fella told me they're going awful dear this year, yeah.
I'd say what's wrong is some of the boys are asking double the price. Buying a car the same way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, then.
No,
Would you buy that fella there, would you?
I know, yeah.
Would you buy that fella?
No, we were in Ballinasloe, like.
How you give it?
We found out was that they were, asking double the price. Like.
Double the price,
That was the problem.
That was,
Yeah.
And were they selling them?
The odd one to be going like
yeah.
in the evening time, I suppose. I'd say what's wrong is we're a very affluent society now, I suppose. We don't want money.
They don't want money.
We don't want money.
But do you want horses?
One time a day, like
Yeah.
you what you did was you went out and you tried to sell because you wanted the money for something else. Like, that's the way it was. Like, you know.
That's the Kiltimach man there now. Is he? He's
Tom Condon from Kiltimach.
He got three. He got three nice. He has three nice animals there, hasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Paddy Joe, isn't tradition a funny thing?
Isn't it now? Yeah.
Isn't tradition a funny thing?
Yeah.
In what way?
How it has stood the test of time.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It has stood the test of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you see, Westport, you see, is a heritage town. Actually, Westport, going back on history, it's a cattle town.
Right, wouldn't have been. Yeah.
Cattle town, yeah.
Cattle.
Yeah, cattle town. And then every October, the 30th of October, that was the horse fair in Westport.
Yes.
And you had one day lapsed in, and you had the big cattle fair then, the 1st of November. Oh, Jesus, unreal. But when I going back now into the 50s, 52, 53, them years, we had McCutcheon, he used to come here, he'd buy maybe anything up to 7 or 8 wagons of foals, right?
Yeah.
And you had
The
yeah.
foals,
Where was
yeah.
he from?
He was from the what the hell was the name of the place? Actually, I think he lived in Bray at one stage.
Oh, yeah.
But he railed them direct anyway.
Yeah.
But the story was that, and I seen him myself. Then you had Bernard Spellman. Well, when Spellman came here, when he was by now, what he used to do was they had they used to camp out here on Sheehan on the way in.
Right.
Used to camp there.
Yes.
She had a back-to-back trap. The mother had.
Yes.
She'd drive through the town. She'd spot a foal or 2 foals or whatever. Start buying the foals,
Yes.
and they'd pay for them down here at the Railway Hotel. There was a pub there, Morton's. It's not a pub anymore.
Yeah.
They'd pay for them there. That was the story there. Bernard Spellman.
And when did all this start?
That, well, you see,
That was in your lifetime. That was in your lifetime,
the
Paddy
fair,
Joe.
yeah, that was in my lifetime. But the fair the charter of the fair is 1741.
Yes.
It's one of the oldest fairs.
Yes.
May not be the oldest, but it's one of the oldest.
And that charter still exists, it does?
Yeah, that charter still exists. That charter was, I'll tell you, McGarry's of Castlebear that had that charter. Now, what happened was that Westport Council bought the charter off McGarry.
Yes.
So they would have that. Yeah. Now, what we used to do prior to all this traffic and everything else, we'd have the fair up on Mill Street. You know, up
top
along
of the town, yes.
And you see, well, what happened then with all the traffic, they kind of curtailed it, which is okay.
Traffic took over.
It's yeah. Well, this is it. This is exactly what happened. You know. But,
That happens, yeah.
But anyway, sure. Look, we'll see how things are going now. Sure. All we can do is wait and see, and we might get a few in.
Yeah, there will.
Yeah, there will, yeah.
There will be.
And you see, if it was any other day on it today, we'd have 18 or 20 horses of our own that we could bring in, like, you know,
Oh, yeah.
fill it up, like, you know.
Yeah, I know.
But
Paddy Joe,
then-
let it take its course.
now the other side of it is what I want to sort of more or less run it by some people as well. Were we better off if we went on a Sunday rather than a Saturday? Would we get more? Would more people come in? I mean, would we get? But then the other side of it is, would the the traders be open on a Sunday. That's another day's work. Yeah.
With the charts are covered.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't, because what we did was we moved it from the 30th of October. We moved it,
The
Tom.
30th of September.
Yeah.
Yes.
We moved it in like to September, and I couldn't get September this time. It's a bit awkward.
What other fairs are held here? Any more? Any other fairs?
You have Mam Cross in
No, but in Westport now itself.
There's no other fair in Westport.
Yeah.
There is, well, we have the Ram Fair here in the first.
You want to buy a few horses? No, why not?
For the central oasis.
Yes.
Did you take them off the trailer there? Where did
Yeah,
you
we
get
did,
them?
yeah.
Oh, you got 2 S's down there. Okay,
Oh,
right.
Seamus brought them
Yeah.
in for you today.
Yeah.
Yeah, Seamus brought them in.
Yeah, okay, right.
It's very interesting.
Yeah. Oh, how are things? It's Jim, are you well?
It's very
Yeah.
interesting to hear about it, Paddy Joe, because you know what it is? Like all that history is going to be lost.
Oh, yeah.
It's been well written down now. I think there's a lot of people writing bits and pieces. isn't there?
It's
a lot of people.
You have a lot of got now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
No, we won't let Paddy Joe go anyway.
no, but that's yeah. I suppose really when you think about it, the fair was gone completely at one stage because, well, there maybe 2 horses, and when you spoke about the charter there, what happened was they decided on selling them down in the March.
Yes.
So what the boys figured out was that you couldn't sell them so well in the map because you couldn't see them.
No, you couldn't.
know the
Yeah,
crack
I do,
yourself.
I do.
And so
Yeah.
what they did was then we called a meeting.
Yes.
Oh God, that's the way back in the
70s.
70s.
Late 70s.
Late-
Late 70s.
yeah,
I
70s.
remember seeing that.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the fair in the march.
Yeah, so I was elected chairman then, and ever since I have to be doing something about it. But anyway, the long and the short of it was that I said, I don't know how we're going to work now because I have to find out. But I got legal advice on it anyway. And what they said was the fact that there was 1 horse on the fair or 2,
Yes.
the job was all right.
Kept it going, yeah.
Yeah. But the way I look on it is, many a town would be delighted to have something like this.
Yeah.
Be how are you? They'd be delighted, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's one of those things. The only thing about it is it can be a little bit of disruption, but fair play to the residents here. There's no problem. Like,
Well, this is what I say.
Yeah,
like.
they're great.
Oh, that's great, right?
When I saw this man coming up this morning and speaking,
Well,
I thought it was great
yeah.
because
Well,
like, normally what would happen, Paddy Joe, is there'd be a complaint.
Oh, good. Oh, no, they're not too bad in Westport, is that now, are they? They're not too bad at complaining. Like. They don't complain. No.
Well, you know, I'll tell you the way we are here. Adi knows this as well as me. We might disagree on things, but we work as a unit. If you know what I mean, isn't that right?
We have discussions.
Wait, this now. Yeah.
Discussions. Yeah.
By the way, did you notice? You mightn't have noticed it. Did you notice there the last flood? How brown the water was? You didn't see it, did you?
Yeah, I did see it.
And I think there was a runoff somewhere. I was trying to figure out where it was, like, but I just matter.
They weren't blaming you anyway, were they?
Not just yes, anyway.
I don't